Hello, this is episode 4 of Repton 2 Jungle. I've just transported back to level 1, so I'm in the top section now. Won't open the map just yet because I've been having some timing issues which could have been caused by opening the map. So I need to leave that cage clear, but when I get the key here, now I've got that, I will show you the map. The rock has fallen off the safe now, and the cage is blocked, so I've got to go back and release it. Get the diamond out of the way. So that spirit can't get there yet, and now the second spirit will take that cage and I can get into the final room. So there was a cage here. I'll clear this bit out now and tidy up the top left corner of this little room. I can let this spirit out and get the cage that I spoke about earlier. Don't really need to do all this just yet because that's the final room. Might as well get as much done as I can now. And now, get through here, I can transport to level 9. And this level is really epic. I won't open the map for now. I'll just leave it until after I've got the save point. Then start a separate recording session which I'll splice onto this one. So let's have a look at the map. There's not really much to do until you get this transporter, and that really opens up most of the possibilities on this level, so go and do that now. Don't want to describe much else about it because this transporter goes to a different level, level 10, so I deal with that. And right, let's have a look at it in the map. We need, obviously, the main focus of this level is to build up enough rocks down here to connect this cage to the wall or to the floor. So let's get on with it. Save point up there, don't really need that yet. You can get the key quite early on this level. There's no traps by that time, and I want to clear a path to that cage and get it quite early because one of the transporters goes behind it, so I don't want to be trapped. Okay, so that was the transporter I was talking about. That takes you to where I would have been blocked if I hadn't let the spirit take the cage. And now just get as many rocks as I can down that hole to make the pile to join the last cage up to the floor. Still, some of these rocks are going to get wasted down the passage. Now any more will go where they're needed. can start getting the rest of the rocks from this section down to the floor. So if we drop the egg that way, it means we can use this rock to kill it and still get behind it to push it out where it's needed. Now have a little bit of a break from just dropping rocks. Go and do this section up here. There's another egg to deal with. This one's a little bit simpler. Have to wait for it to hatch though and keep pushing. And that's all the rocks from up here. So go and clear the top out. That rock isn't needed. So if I have a look at the map now, you can see I've already got enough. Now there's still a spirit wandering around on its way to that cage. There's not a lot to do except wait for it. You can see it up there. So let's let it get ahead of us, and then might as well go and take a strategic save. So that's just about everything on this level. So transport back to level 9. And here we are in this room on the left, which wouldn't have been a good idea to, well, I could have gone in this from the beginning, but these rocks might interfere with this section if I did. So it's safer to transport in and let myself out. I do have to arrange all these a certain way to make sure that cage can be taken. And a bit later on I take the cage in the middle. Or rather pile rocks up underneath it so that the spirit can take it. Now it's time to go into this section at the top right where there are a couple of transporters. Can let the spirit out now. Can't get the key yet. I need to take this transporter first into this room so that I can make sure the level stays possible after I get the key and all those rocks fall off safes. This bit sort of looks a bit dicey, as if I've trapped things there, but that is a good way to do it. It hasn't trapped anything. Transport to level 11. And it's quite a fun little level, this one. That is the biggest problem, how to join that cage up to the walls for the spirit to get to it. So what I have to do is make a pile all the way up here, and then a rock from here can go into that passage. So get started on this side. And just get a few things ready. Want to make sure those rocks all fall to the right, not down the passage on the left. And now wait for the spirit to come back and get this cage. Let that one out. It's going to come back and get the cage that was in view just a minute ago. There it is again. Do as much as possible while I'm waiting for that spirit to come back. want to let the next two spirits out quite early to save time a bit later. That's unblocked their 2 cages. So you need to get all the rocks down there. A little bit risky here, as if the egg had hatched before I moved the rock from underneath it. I wouldn't have been able to push those 2 rocks. Just wait for this spirit to come through before I push that rock into place. Now I need 1 more there to maximise the height of the pile. And there it is. Right, safe to get the key now. There's still some more rocks up here that will go down. That hole, clear the path to the cage. Now I should have pushed that rock further left, then I wouldn't have had to wait so long for the spirit to come round. I'll have to go around the top anyway, so I don't think it makes any difference. So take this diamond away to make sure the rocks crush the monster. Push a few rocks out of the way here to keep the bottom left passage open. Now transport back to level 9. That'll end the episode because it's such a long level.